Southeast Asia region and around the world are expected to follow strict rules governing what they eat. Many products are marked to show they're halal, meaning permitted. The Malaysian government has spotted huge potential in this growing market, as NHK World's Takuma Yoshioka explains.
The stamp of approval. All these products have been certified halal by the Malaysian government, meaning they are permissible for consumption by Muslims. The government issues English guidelines to explain what halal means to international firms unfamiliar with Islamic traditions. The rules cover everything from what ingredients are allowed to how they should be processed. Malaysia has added 200,000 new halal-related jobs over 10 years. The sector accounts for 8% of gross domestic product.
By the year 2020, we are looking at more than that, a lot more than 10% of the contribution to our GDP. That is how Malaysia has benefited from halal industry.
The government's halal certification program rigorously checks every ingredient. 3 years ago, officials began using state-of-the-art DNA tests.
Now this is where we get positive. So like just now I was saying, this is the leather. So this sample is positive for pork. Here in Malaysia, we are really proud for our Malaysia halal certification system. What is our aim in Malaysia is to promote our Malaysia standard to the world.
The Halal Industry Development Corporation is tasked with luring foreign firms to Malaysia. On this day, it's hosting a group from Belgium. The visitors hope Malaysian know-how could help them generate new business, not just here, but also in North Africa and the Middle East.
For us Europeans, it's important to be in touch with those pioneers in an industry which is quite promising for European firms.
They strike a deal to cooperate and educate employees how to handle halal products. Companies from Japan are also sending delegations to Malaysia. These people represent a company in Japan that produces organic fertilizer from chicken manure. They visit a Malaysian chicken farm to find out what the birds eat.
No problem, no problem. If you want to produce with the chicken manure to the halal product, I think should be no problem.
The chicken feed doesn't contain pork or alcohol, so the manure could make new halal products, unlocking a door to new markets in Muslim countries.
Malaysian government officials eagerly want to work with us. I believe that if we succeed in Malaysia, we'll be able to introduce our business in other Muslim countries as well.
The global halal industry has potential to grow to more than $10 trillion by 2030. Malaysia isn't the only place trying to corner the market. Dubai in the United Arab Emirates has launched its own certification program, and more businesses from around the world are eager to make their mark. Takuma Yoshioka, NHK World, Kuala Lumpur.
In Malaysia, further tests on Cadbury chocolate bars have found no traces of pig DNA. The tests were conducted by the Islamic Development Department and are contrary to the findings by the Malaysia's Health Ministry.
10 days ago, Malaysia's Health Ministry announced 2 batches of its chocolates had been contaminated with traces of pig DNA. But now, Malaysia's Islamic Development Department, or JAKIM, says its own tests on 11 samples of the chocolate showed no such thing. JAKIM says its samples of Cadbury's Dairy Milk Hazelnut and Rose Almond chocolates were taken straight from the factory, while the health ministries hadn't, leaving room for contamination. Muslim groups had been outraged by the health ministry's statement suggesting the popular Cadbury chocolates were not halal. 800 Muslim retailers were even ordered to pull all Cadbury and its parent company Kraft products off the shelves. They will continue their boycott until the health ministry retracts its initial findings.
The general public cannot be exposed to this kind of yo-yo situation. Every single ministry has got to be very responsible in what they say.
For now, the halal certification for the chocolate bars remains suspended. Smisha Naidu, Channel News Asia, Kuala Lumpur.
Son tus manos nada más. Sí, he venido caminando bajo el sol, me he vestido de sudor. De las cosas que me pasan día a día, todas ellas las adornas tú. Eres una pincelada de alegría, mi oasis de amor, haces mi mundo mejor. Dejaría yo cualquier cosa en esta vida, la dejaría yo, pero que no me faltes tú. Dejaría yo cualquier cosa en esta vida, la dejaría yo, pero que no me faltes tú. Alguna vez he caído, quien ha estado a levantarme, mi vida ha sido tú. Sí, por eso ya me he decidido a quedarme contigo, porque no hay nada mejor. De las cosas que me pasan día a día, todas ellas las adornas tú. Eres una pincelada de alegría, mi oasis de amor, haces mi mundo mejor. Dejaría yo cualquier cosa en esta vida, la dejaría yo, pero que no me faltes tú. Dejaría yo cualquier cosa en esta vida, la dejaría yo, pero que no me faltes tú. Dejaría yo cualquier cosa en esta vida, la dejaría yo, pero que no me faltes tú. Dejaría yo cualquier cosa en esta vida, la dejaría yo, pero que no me...
I found Dutch seemed unconcerned on Thursday after food safety authorities ordered the withdrawal of about 50,000 tons of beef from sale over concerns it might contain horse meat, the latest in a series of scandals damaging confidence in Europe's vast and complex food industry. The Netherlands Food and Consumer Product Safety Authority, NVWA, said in a statement on Wednesday it had told more than 130 Dutch meat processing firms to trace the meat, all of which had come to them from 2 Dutch wholesalers, and withdraw it. So you buy it in the supermarket and you think you bought pork or beef, but you actually bought horse meat? Well, we can never find that out, right? And anyway, I can't really taste the difference between horse meat and beef, so it doesn't really matter to me. Inspectors examining Willie Selton's records had found that the origin of the meat it supplied was unclear, the authority said. The authority said that meant it was possible to confirm slaughterhouses had been acting according to procedure. It said it did not know where the meat had ended up, but it could have been used in frozen products. In January, tests in Ireland revealed some beef products contained horse meat, triggering recalls of ready-made meals in several countries and damaging confidence in Europe's vast and complex food industry.
to a perfect place anytime.